I am Oleem, also known as John. It seems like I haven't stopped yet doing these today. I'm not sure. It's probably 'cause I just have nothing better to do. I am watching these cameras though, which is I think it's all right. I like doing it, but uh, also I did just get FiOS internet at my house, and YouTube videos that used to take uh like three 3 to 5 hours to upload. Now it takes half an hour. Pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, yeah. So I mean I enjoy doing that now, so I'll just be doing that. Um Evolution, when the body adapts and learns from its environment. Enlightenment, when the mind adapts and learns from its environment. Learn these two important things. I'll say it again because it's fucking epic and I came up with it myself because I'm a fucking amazing person. Evolution, when the body adapts and learns from its environment. Enlightenment, when the mind adapts and learns from its environment. Take that one to heart, because that's fucking ballin'. I wrote a poem once called Slipping. It had slipping, sinking, falling, and it was amazing. I missed that poem. It was great. This is a poem of sorts. I don't know what poetry is, nor do I understand its allure. I simply type to feel better. I simply write what feels good. I simply do what my fingers feel they must do. I have no interest in appealing. I have no interest in appealing to anyone. I have no interest in being praised. I don't like rhyming. I don't like the way it sounds. It feels as if I'd be trying too hard. It feels like all I'd be doing is appealing, making it sound better to a person's ears instead of reflect with that which is in my heart. There's a rhythm to the heart, but that rhythm only belongs to one person, the owner of that heart, the owner of those words, the owner of those feelings, the owner of themselves. I have no interest in simplicity or complexity. I only have interest in my own rhythm. The rhythm flows on its own, flows based on these hands of mine, reflects this heart of mine, created by this mind of mine, crashing forth by these desires of mine. I will create my own path. I guess that's a poem. Fuck if I know. Sometimes it's not about trying your best. It's because no matter if it's your best or perfection, in the end, it still won't be good enough. So why bother trying in the first place? There are two sides. One that believes there's a chance because no matter what, it isn't over until it's over. Then there are those that believe they will have no effect no matter what they do. Those that believe two sides, there's one. Those that understand everything you're going through tell you people are people, you won't know unless you try. Assuming things are going to stay the way they are is how you keep thinking, is how you keep things going the way they are. You didn't do anything to change it. Those that know to make the difference, those that know to make the difference is a combined effort. With everyone working together, there's a possibility, a chance. Breaking limits is how you amaze people, showing them something they never thought possible, all because you believe in yourself and gave more than you thought you could. 2. People that don't know anything. They don't know what's involved. They don't understand the circumstances. They don't explore other options. Blind faith. You can do anything you set your mind to. You can even fly to the moon if you believe hard enough. Those that believe have two sides. Those that don't believe have two sides. Gosh, that's really confusing. Anyways, here's the don't believe, and those that believe there is a chance was the first one. There's the two sides to that, and then here's those that don't believe they can change anything. There's two sides to that. Those that simply understand everything that's happening around them. They have tried over and over all possibilities they could think of. At the end of their rope, the person they wish to change, the person they wish to stop, the outcome they don't want to see happen, yet still powerless to do anything. So they give up and let life run its course. And then there's 2. People that assume things are going to stay the way they are no matter what you do without even trying, thinking the odds against you are so great that there is no chance in the first place. Without believing there to be a chance, there is no chance. Without even trying to understand people are unique in their experiences, not everyone will be the same. Simply writing everyone off as just another person you can't communicate with. These 4 possibilities of a person, they're the deciding factor in how life works. It's kind of like Here we go. If you want to get a loan from a small business, let's say, and you want $1,000, there are people that'll be like, you know, why don't you go ahead and try? You know, it doesn't hurt trying. You might be able to get it. Since it is a small business, you're not asking for a lot. Your credit's not too bad. So, I mean, go ahead, give it a try. And then there are people who are like, yeah, you can get a loan. You know, you're a great guy. You got great credit. Go ahead. Wait, actually, no, that isn't it. As long as you go in there with a positive attitude, you're sure to get it. But you're going into like a loan for like a high amount or something. I don't know. It's like, or it's like someone who's never gotten a loan before is telling you, yeah, go ahead. You know, they give loans to everybody. I don't know. I got off subject. I don't know how the fuck that works. But I know what I'm talking about inside my head. And then there are those that don't believe, well, I've tried getting loans for less amounts a lot. I've been to a lot of different businesses. I've already tried here. I don't think I should go try again. But then there's that person who believes no matter what, you can do anything you set your mind to. Oh no, go ahead and go again. If you go enough, they'll give it to you. But it's like that's not how they work. If they denied you once, they'll keep denying you until your credit gets better. And you going in again will just hurt your credit more, that kind of thing. You're like, no, keep going, give it to you eventually. Meh. But the other guy's like, I already went there. They're not going to give me another loan. I'm going to give up, you know, and do something else. And then there are people who are like, yeah, fuck get loans. They won't accept me anyways. Those are deciding factors on how people are and how life works. And then there's the, oh, no, I'm so cute. I'm so cute. And it's a really cute face done in a certain text. And it's like this little, hold on one second, maybe I can show it to you. It's that one right there if you can see it. I'm so cute. I'm so cute. I don't know what that looks like, but hopefully it came out well. We recently switched our pay schedule to every 15 days about. We get paid on the 5th and the 20th of every month. It's pretty sweet because now I don't have to be like, oh, we getting paid today, or is it next week? Cause I don't keep track of time. Time is just an illusion. But I don't pay attention. So now I'm like, oh look, it's the 1st. It's going to be the 5th soon. I can get paid. So I mean, it's pretty exciting knowing when I'll get paid. I love it. It's fucking amazing. And now I can actually balance out my paychecks with my bills, and I like it. I like it a lot. So I just keep this amount of money before the 5th to pay off this bill, and it gets on the 4th, and then anything on the 5th pays off anything till the 21st, that kind of deal. And then anything on the 20th, and then anything on the 20th pays off anything before the 5th, that kind of deal. It's pretty sweet. Let's go with this. Oh, this might be a while. Let's see if I can get this done. Cascada, female voice singer, reminds me of Diablo 2. It's because I used to listen to it a lot while playing Diablo 2 with my friends, Brody. Yeah, Brody! And when I think of Diablo 2, it's like, all he really had to do was upgrade the graphics. Allow the insocketing of gems, the player change their appearance like most MMORPGs. Regardless of Diablo not being an RPG, allowing a player to personalize themselves is a great way to let them enjoy it more. Also, letting them have their space in their name to give them a first, possibly middle, and last name will let them enjoy creating a name for themselves, like creating more personalization with the game. The ability to color or dye each piece of gear to their choosing to suit their mood or fancy, as well as the ability to reset skills. Appearance at leisure, or like what Diablo 2 did was require players to get drops from each dark horde to combine into a reset token would be acceptable. Though that has nothing to do with appearance, that just has to do with skill reset. But I got the change appearance thing from Guild Wars 2. That game's pretty sweet. I like it. I don't play it that often just because it's kind of I'm kind of out of MMORPGs right now. But it has a really nice coloring system for gear. I like it a lot. Diablo 2 incorporated something like that. It'd be fucking sweet. Um, Anyways, to get those tokens from the Dark Lords, it requires players to go. It requires players to go back into game content already created and allow for what the fuck was I writing? Oh, anyways, it reuses the same content without players completely hating the company for it because it's still enjoyable. Because now they have a reason to. In Diablo 2, farming, regardless of how tedious, was somewhat enjoyable because, well, it was, I don't know, it was different. You know, because the maps changed. I'll get to that. A great improvement was the individual loot drops to prevent people from taking loot from other players. That's the only improvement I really saw in Diablo 3. Then again, they did have the unsoccerable gems, which is pretty sweet, and upgrading gems was nice. Well, they got rid of the Herodic Cube. Yet, even though these aspects of a great game were mostly incorporated into the new game, why was it so bad when so many fans of the old games played it? Oh, that's right, you changed the entire game. You didn't improve it, you didn't recreate it, you didn't expand it, you simply changed it to something that isn't in the same game and just ripped the names from the old games. It's close to plagiarism in my mind. It's really sad. They could have remade Diablo 2 with the same story, same gear, skills, and items, same everything, just upgraded the graphics to the Diablo 3 engine, and it would have made more money. I'd have bought it. As well all as as we all know, patches can come out later. They can make expansions, add more items, add the appearance customization, and the ability to unlock gems. Add the ability to name change. Also, name changing should be free. I mean, seriously, if the name isn't taken, what's the big deal? Sure, maybe it might mess with the online storage system due to the constant changing of so many names and stuff, but super serial. Free. Maybe put people on a waiting list or something to prevent problems and to make sure the change goes through without hassles. Add the ability to change color of gear, which they did, but make it something where you can modify the gear in 3 layers so there is more uniqueness. Due to there being more colors that need to be used, possibly make dyes a thing you learn after using, and it becomes permanent in your inventory color item page. This would somewhat demand that dyes cost more gold. Also, maybe add in a researcher to create new color dyes. You can always add in more dyes, so much like blacksmithing and jewel crafting, have dyes to make with the crafting materials and gems. Gems being how the dye gets colored. Oh, that'd be cool. Like a yellow and blue gem makes a green one, or just use a green one. I don't know. The possibilities are endless, really. There really wasn't no need to create a completely different game and lower the value of the original. Sure, Diablo 3 is original, but it's also bad. If you want to make a completely different game, you should have changed the name to it. Not Diablo 3, more like Plagiarism 3. What the game never should have been. Fuck you, Diablo 3.